All right, welcome you guys. Um, we're gonna do my put it podcast. What's going on? It's your boy on Smash. Let's get this up. You ready?
Alright, so good day to you. Today we're gonna talk about just I have a topic on my mind, but I don't know if it's ready to be spoken upon. But I think that this is how they stole the election. You know, Black Lives Matter had a lot to do with it, so y'all should thank them. Because you know what they did? Remember there was millions and thousands, a lot of people outside, right? Some of the people were homeless, people had no cribs, had nowhere to live. And Antifa played a part in it too. They signed them up to vote.
Yeah, this is previously recorded,
Right.
so
They
enjoy
signed them up to vote. This is just my theory of how they got through. So, what I am accusing or suspecting that they did was widespread protests led to votes. Why do you think they are not protesting now? Because Biden is the president-elect and there's no more racial injustice. The cops are now reformed. They got their defunding the police and everything they wanted, they accomplished. And just a theory to think about. Because if you don't think about it, ain't nobody thinking about it, you know? Because I seen sometimes it was like a march, like 5,000 people. Those were all votes. Okay, you register to vote? You know, we gotta get this guy out the office. This guy that's not a politician. Who's not, Mr. Nice Guy. That's all I'm saying. It's easy to see what happened to me. You might come to a different conclusion or a different totality in your own right, in your own mind. But think about this. Why are they not protesting anymore? Why there's not widespread protesting? In one city, they protested for about 100 and some odd days straight. People was coming from out of town, other places. Hey, you registered to vote? Why is most of the problems in the swing states? They showed in Chicago the video of some poll workers pulling out ballots under a table, counting them when no one was there for accountability. All right, whatever. That was cool. You got through. The best thing about me is I'm not one-sided. I understand. They wanted Trump out. So, by any means necessary. You know how they say that term? I think that's what they was getting a hold of. That term. But it's cool though. Now the Georgia election is coming up, and I think that's If the Senate and the House is Democrat, and Joe Biden got free reign. I'm not really afraid of that. You know why? We done dealt with plenty worse. We can deal with him. I mean, this is not like I'm behind the president. I'm not succeeding in nothing like that. It's just, I mean, they won. It's fine. This is a war, though. You won that battle. Y'all got that. With all your trickery and handwork. We call it master magicians, right? That's okay, though. All I'm asking y'all to do is hear me out. But the election is over, and we will see. We will see how Joe Biden fares, right? We're going to see how he do. All the Joe Biden supporters, y'all should hold his feet to the fire. Because you know what, buddies? Our president, current president, reigning and defending president, he went to bat for us. I love America First. I love the way he handled the colleges. Right. Funded for 1 year. Get out of here. I love the way he did criminal reform. You know? The zones. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. So we're not going to go into all of that. You know? So, as I continue, the election is over. And we're going to see what Biden has for us, right? It's supposed to be love, peace, and happiness, and he's going to bring the country back together, and he's the man to, That's cool. You see when Trump got into office? Well, anytime I voted for somebody and my guy didn't get in office, whoever the president was my president. But at this time right now, my president is DJT. And I would like to end it with that. On the election. Yeah? Okay. So now, I was watching The Five on Fox. It was funny. I like them dudes. They cool. I mean, I still watch all of the stations because I'm not biased. I just want to hear everything. So I get my news from all over the place. And they had this little thing about this little boy. So peep, I'm gonna set the scene. So this little boy sitting talking to Santa Claus. Now you know it's COVID, so it's social distance. He's not on Santa Claus's lap, but he's sitting with Santa Claus. And the little boy asks for a Nerf gun. Right, a Nerf gun. And Santa goes, no. No Nerf gun for you. No guns. We don't make those at the North Pole. We don't make those toys. But where them toys are made, then Santa. The little boy starts crying. He's in tears now because they're like, Santa's like, you want anything else? He's like, you know how kids are. They're like, nigga, I need a Nerf gun. You told me no. I'm emotional. He act like he didn't know that. And anything, this is not to knock on the children, right? Or like to kill their dreams of spirits and stuff like that. But Santa, you could have just told the boy, yeah, you ain't getting him nothing. You probably a fat back, relaxed computer tech that fortunately can make some money in Christmas. So don't be a Scrooge, Santa. Go tell that little boy he can't have his Nerf gun. Like you about to bring him a Nerf gun. You about to put your behind in the chimney, slide down, and give him another toy? Santa, you're on my naughty list. Moving on. I'm going to do this, right? To all my peoples, because this is my first podcast. So this is the first time that I'm doing a podcast. And to all the new people who don't know me, welcome. I am Adam. My point of view. I was going to say purpose. No. Yeah, my point of view. See, this is not edited. You're going to get the raw meat. My point of view is my point of view. And your point of view, obviously, is your point of view. The thing about knowledge is, if you don't want to be taught, it's hard to teach. You know? Sometimes, if you know everything, it means you know nothing. A wise man listens because you can learn a lot from watching, listening, and looking. My 3 L's. Listen, look, and learn. Because most of the time, people want to scream and make their convictions with their emotions. And this is one of the reasons why I agreed with the argument of decisions shouldn't be made with emotions. Because emotions are a damn thing, ain't they? They can, let me tell you something. Be the worst person in the world and have a baby. And treat the baby with love and compassion, but do to others really bad. That emotion that your child has for you. I remember, forget about the child, because that's a bad analogy. So I'm gonna start that over. Because what I'm trying to explain is emotions will never trump thoughts or reason. Emotions and reason It's two different things. So, somebody would do harm to someone else. And that someone else want retaliation for that wrongdoing. P. Now, the person getting his retaliation think that he's in all rights. Now, not the person who is in it, but the observer at that time, at that situation, thinks that the guy trying to retaliate, which they do not know that he is retaliating for an injustice that was done to him, they use their emotion and say, oh man, that feels wrong. That's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. Now the person who was wronged first, he is like, this guy took my stuff, he whoop-de-whoop, or he caused me damage. And I need restitution. So while he's trying to accomplish his restitution or collect his restitution, it looks wrong. And that's what I'm talking about, emotions. Because you see something, you get emotional to it. We're emotional creatures. But the best people to handle critical decisions are unemotional people. Or creatures too. I can say creatures because animals in the jungle, they really don't have emotion. It's, look, I'm hungry. I know that's your kid. I need to eat. I'm going to leave it at that with that one. But when you start thinking with emotions, a lot of things get misconstrued. A lot of things get entangled up into the whole situation. And that's what sometimes we need to get out of, because what I've learned is thinking is awesome. Thinking is good. When you think, sky's the limit. Because you know why I don't want to make a okay. So you know, while you're yelling and screaming, while you're emotional and distraught, there's somebody thinking. They're like, well, if that was me, how could I get out that situation? Or if that was me, what would I do with that situation? You know, like if that was, you know what I mean? Because thinking is good. People don't think right now. You know, they see a video, emotions. That was wrong. That shit made me mad. Yeah. You're not even thinking. Who, what, why, and where. I mean, right? So, it's my first podcast. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe. Please follow. And And if you can, donate. If you can't, just listen. Because this ain't your normal media. And I'm not your average guy. I am a free thinker. I am a man. And I am strong. So are you. Peace out.
All right. That was my first podcast. We're going to end the stream. Hope you guys liked it. And I'm out.